Hey everyone, so I just finished attending an online conference, and sometimes the places I support, like the Franciscans and places like that, they send me these invitations. So today I joined the adoration and the conference for Steubenville, and I always try to join when I can. That's the beauty of technology. And even when you are unemployed, you don't have an income coming in, you can join some of these things. And that's a blessing to me. I guess that's the answer to the question, where would my life be if God hadn't intervened? Because there's many situations that I think, oh, this is such a bad thing, it's such an awful thing. But I don't know where God's hand is in that. And that's the case for many of us. We don't know where God's hand is in that and what God has planned and what the purpose of it was. And we have to trust in Him. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It was nice to join online. This year the adoration was a little shorter than in other years, but it's still very beautiful. And the nice thing about it is that even though I can't go to the conferences, I can join from home. And most years when I can, I try to do it. The same thing with the Maxwell Leadership Conferences. I can't go because I never have that kind of money to go. But sometimes I do join online when I can, when I'm working, and I pay it off slowly. So that's the blessing of it for me. Also from the unemployment, I mean, who knows, I could have died on the job at Teleperformance. My blood pressure was so high. And I took photos of my blood pressure and I had kept them. They're on Instagram and they're also on my Facebook. And so you don't know what God saved me from and what grief He probably saved my friends and my family from, because with high blood pressure you can't tell. There's no warning symptoms, nothing. Nosebleeds is one of them. If your nose is bleeding for over an hour or close to an hour, that's one of it. But other than that, you can't tell. So there's probably blessings that God has brought me through in these last 2 years that only He knows and only He can see. But I definitely know He saved my life. He gave me a new doctor, a good doctor. He gave me opportunities to learn online with the webinars, the courses I've taken. He gave me opportunities to enjoy the pool, which I wouldn't have done as much if I was working. And yeah, just many, many blessings that technology brings, to keep in touch with my cousin while he was studying for his graduation and to support each other through that. So I have many blessings that came out of these over 2 years of unemployment, but it is still very hard. And so I continue to pray for that full-time job, that full-time role, so that I can have an income coming in and also meet my responsibilities and my obligations, which do include taking care of my mother, since I sponsored her and I brought her to Canada. And there's nothing here. If you sponsor your parents, you're basically supposed to be responsible for them financially. There's no benefits for them. So I pray that I get that good paid job soon, and I stay open to where God wants me to be. If it's not here and it's somewhere else, then I'd be happy for a new adventure. My life has been very adventurous, as you can see. I don't stay in one place. I move around. I have lots of different jobs, different opportunities, things I'm not even qualified for. I get thrown into the deep end and I have to swim with the sharks. But that's how it goes sometimes. So you don't know what God has saved you from. as they say, and you don't know what God has saved me from. So I thought I'd share that for tonight. It was nice. I like to join that Steubenville. They usually invite me to the adult conference. They have one for students and then they have one for adults. So we'll see. There's so many Catholic universities in America. It's a pity there aren't here. There isn't. So it's not easy to get work in Catholic education. They're lucky over there. They're blessed, I should say. Not lucky. Luck has nothing to do with it.